afternoon, everybody, on this beautiful Sunday afternoon. Welcome back to my tiny retirement. I'm Christine. I went out today. I saw my basil. This is just plain old, I don't know if it's Genovese or if it's, I don't know what kind it is. They're the seeds I have. Anyway, I went and picked them all, cut them down, just so they wouldn't start dying out. They're starting to look a little shaggy. So today, I'm going to show you what I do with these so that I can have fresh pesto in the winters. Come right back, and we're going to make some pesto for the freezer. Okay, we're all done getting the leaves off of our basil stems. You can see I've got about 4 cups of basil, and it goes. Whoop. Whoop. I never said I was a neat person in the kitchen. Now I'm pretty sure this is going to be that's way too much basil. I'm going to do this in 2 batches. 2 batches. Yeah, that's about right. Alright, so 2 batches. Teeny bit of olive oil. I like olive oil. Teeny bit of kosher salt. I have a lot of garlic. I have 5 cloves of fresh garlic. Oh, whoops. I'm doing this in 2 batches, aren't I? Alright, so I'll do that. I have, what is this, maybe 1.5 cups or 2 of, I don't have any pine nuts, you know, the little, the pignoli or whatever they are. Nuts, that's what you should use. I have walnuts. That's what I'm using. So, in we go. A teeny little bit of fresh lemon juice would be awesome. Oh, good Lord. So, I'm just going to do this. Again, use what you have. And I don't know what that was. That was maybe a 1/2 teaspoon, a teaspoon. I may change that later. But for now. Parmesan cheese. By the time I'm done, it'll probably be 1 cup. So I'm just going to put 1/2 of it in there. Alright guys. Room temperature butter. Don't even try it if it's still cold. And I'm using a lot. Because I like it. Oops, cold water and butter. That's not coming off the hands. Oh, the boys just pulled in. The boys just pulled in. Alright, here we go. Oops, wrong one. Noisy. Yeah, I want more olive oil in there. Ooh. Well, that's pretty darn good looking. Oh, it smells so good. Oh, there we go. There we go. Oh, hi, baby!
When he came to the door, and then I don't know if he's scratching out, then he went looking for me, went around the wrong way of the truck.
You what?
He went looking for me, but he went around the other way, and I went the other way. He's like looking, like, where are you at?
Where did you go, baby? Where did you go? Mommy's recording, you know. Mommy is recording. I'm doing pesto. You know what? I'm going to put this in a bigger bowl.
Okay.
What do you think?
Sure.
I went and picked our pesto while you were gone.
You can smell it. It smells outrageously fabulous.
So I'm going to, I had to do it in 2 batches because I had way more basil than I thought.
Wow, good.
4 cups, look at that. So I'm going to put this in another bowl. Check this out. 2 people in the tiny, tiny kitchen.
2 not small people.
And not small people either. Oh, you almost elbowed me. All right. Here we go. Batch number 2. Okay, so because I had to do 2 batches, I'm just going to try to mix these together so that they're consistent. Alright, so you're going to need a pretty good sized piece of some sort of a cling wrap. I used this because it was on sale. I don't endorse it. I don't recommend or not recommend it. Oh, as much as I want that right now. Anyway, we're going to do this, and we're going to do this, and what I want you to notice is that I'm doing this in kind of a big log. And I'll show you why. What you want to do with this? I need a plate. Now what we're going to do with this is we're going to put this in the refrigerator because we want this to firm up back to its butter state. Might even do it in the freezer if you want. Leave it in there until it becomes, you know, like cold butter again. And when that happens, I'll be right back with you. Okay. Hey guys, I got a bunch of stuff going on today. I've got yogurt going, bread is rising, supper is going, dishes are going, I think the laundry's going. It's life in a tiny house. Everything needs to do 2 or 3 different things all at the same time. Even Mrs. Tiny Retirement. I want to take a second here, just stop for a minute here. Obviously, it's the next day. I want to show you what I do with this pesto. And it's not actually pesto, it's like pesto butter. So here's what I do with it. I unroll it. Blah. I'll do this. No, not that knife. That knife. So here's what I do. Now you will notice this was already cut into because Mitch got home last night. Oh, let me show you. I don't know if you could see that or not. Here, I'll cut a few more slices. About that big. About that big. You can see where, you know, some of the walnuts didn't, you know, they didn't chop up all finely. That's okay. I love that you can see little flecks of basil. That's when you know it's homemade and it's really good. So, what I do with this, I put it right just like this, and I freeze it individually, like this. And then when they're all totally frozen, I'll put them in one baggie, and I'll either put them out in the big deep freeze that we have, or because we usually go through these really quickly. Mitch couldn't wait last night. It smelled so good that we ended up digging into this already. So there's already 2 chunks missing. So it doesn't last long when I do this, especially when it's fresh basil. So I'll probably just put this in a sandwich baggie, freezer bag, and probably just keep it right in the freezer. And I think you can do that. I think you can keep it. I think I've had one up to 4, 5, 6 months before, and it was still perfectly fine. I don't know that I'd wait much longer after that to use it. It doesn't usually last that long around our house. This will probably be gone in the next few weeks. It can be put on garlic bread, and make pesto garlic bread. Mitch loves that. You can put it on hot pasta and just have that. Last night we sauteed some shrimp with this and put it on some hot buttered linguine, so that was really tasty. They're just really handy to have.